Welcome, my kindred, to the new year. Spiuli Sin, if anyone is new. This is my channel, connected to the primordial realms of magic and divinity. This video, we're going to dedicate to the lovely artist Ingrid Kallick. Yes, I had to redo this video, so I'm just recalibrating. Because I was just going, that video was 10 minutes in, and I hadn't even gotten to how I feel about the painting of this artist, which I'm giving a shout out right now because we met through this channel, through me working with her through this channel, and yeah, and she sent me this painting, and in gratitude, I decided to make this video to give her a shout out and give my interpretation of it alongside what the Slovenian folklore. There you go, the Slovenian folklore that is attached to it. Yeah, because there's some backstory to this, and then there's what I got from this. Yeah, and I just wanted to give a quick shout out to this lovely, lovely artist alongside the announcement for the channel. Yes, I know I haven't posted any readings in a while. My deepest apologies, because I know most of you guys are just here for that. That's what I mainly do, and I'm deeply sorry. But we're going to go back, definitely. We did say we didn't know if we were going back to the weeklies, and I don't think we will. We're gonna be continuing with monthly readings, readings, messages, because we all know, like, I use a lot of different divination tools, so those are complete messages, nothing specific. With sometimes the future is in there, sometimes what you just went through is in there, and I gotta help you process that, and then sometimes I'm just focusing on where you're gonna be so that you can remember where you're meant to be. The messages go everywhere. If anyone's new to this channel and how I read. But with all that said, let us get to the lovely artist and her painting that she sent me, Ingrid Kallick. My goodness. And if she's watching, Ingrid, like, I had to choose this because, well, one, the dragons, as we said, the serpents of old, yes. But what I didn't mention in the email was I had been seeing the white rabbit synchronicity, but like predominantly that week. That week is when it sparked up, and then when I saw this little buddy, this little guy, I was like, yeah, I need that one. And I didn't mention it. I was like, I'm gonna just wait till I do the video. It's gonna be more impactful that way. Just for if you know that why I picked it. Anyway, that was just for Ingrid. Back to the kindred and all who are here. So this is her lovely artwork, and as she says in the interview by Tarot Illumination, which I will link in the description, this is based off of the Slovenian folklore with Bela Kacha in the center here, the white serpent queen. In the folklore, if you are nice to her in her little form, in her little serpent form, then she'll grant you a wish. But she's also a very fierce mother and protective, so if you offend any of her children, she'll make you regret that. She'll use dragon fire. Dragons, this is the reason why I love dragons so much, you guys. They have so much power, but they exercise it ever so wisely. They are one of the most intelligent species. And if anyone connects with them in the other worlds, then you know exactly what it is I speak of. But back to her painting. Yeah, so that's the backstory to this. Now, and I want to get into what I feel, what I initially saw before I even saw the interview. This is what I channeled for this painting. So I'm just gonna hold it up as I read it very briefly. So the white rabbit leads the forest behind her without a doubt in her mind that her journey is protected. not by the protection of the majestic creatures behind her, especially this majestic creature, but by the light that guides her. The light that has always been with her. The light she knows will help Belakacha get to where she needs to be. Being carried on this, she knows to use this light to bring this lovely being to safety. To where she needs to be, to the place of the eggs, her next offspring. So yeah, just to go back a little bit, the light I saw is guiding everything and everyone in this in the vicinity, because what's going on over here is what I interpreted is she's being carried to the place of eggs where her next offspring is, the place of dragon eggs, and she's going to imbue her essence unto one of her children to be the next serpent queen. So that's how I interpreted it, and that's what came through, and it gets a little deeper with what I interpreted. So if you pay attention, there's 9 beings over here. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9. So this is like this category is like the creatures of the forest, right? And then so there's 9 here, and then just keep that in mind for now. I'm gonna go back to that, but let me reread what I said. The light that always has been with her, the light that she knows will help Belakacha get to where she needs to be, the place of eggs. And this sacred task has existed since the beginning of time, a representative of the endless cycle that is life. So, all in all, I see this as the process of rebirth. The procession is what the painting is called, right? The revered walk to in respect to this lovely being, and the respect here is just the repeating cycle of life that has existed throughout all time. So this is how I interpreted this painting. Now, just to get into the logistics and to just do some surgery on this painting, if you will. The 9 creatures you see here, I felt signified the heart of the seed of life that starts to swirl and spin, which you can kind of see in the serpent Belakacha over here, the white serpent. Ooh, itchy. Now, 9 carriers are chosen, 9 different creatures from the same planet to signify the beginning of the seed of life. Belakacha in the very center, the true core element of the seed. The serpent queen whispers secrets. She whispers secrets to her She whispers secrets to her beloved eternal companions, sharing ancient wisdom relevant to each individual creature's needs. So this is what I interpreted before I watched the video, yes? So, after I said that's going to be important later, I'm going to get back to that, but yes, as you see, now you can probably see how I see that this is like the center of the seed, the 9 creatures. Now, we get to 10, 11. And I saw 9 being the energy required to begin movement, and 10 being over here being the light. No, 10 being the vessel, yes, to enable the process of this movement, and then 11 the light that is both behind and in front, protecting everything, guiding both the fronts of Belakacha and the back of Belakacha, with the same soul split into 2 over here, the rabbit over here, and I see, if you pay attention, I mean, the rabbits are rabbits, they have the ears, right? But yeah, she has the ears too, and they're both holding the light. I see what you did there, Ingrid. I see. So I saw that. I was like, ooh, the bunny. You know, like I can just go off in this painting. I mean, I can just always talk for days about things that I interpret is what I'm trying to say. So that's, let me just wrap it up, I guess, so I don't make this video too long. But anyway, to continue what I have over here, what else did I say before we end off this video? Because this is just a quick shout out, yes. And then, yes. And then just one final bit I saw, very interesting. You see how like the trees are very like catered. Like the trees are aware of the presence of these beings. And you see how like the tree stop here and then the tree stop here. And I just thought it was very beautiful how it was like a living forest protecting those on this journey as well. It's like no matter what, the sacred task of the constant rebirth of the Serpent Queen is always, it's protected in every single lifetime. And I just found that so beautiful. So that's my interpretation of this lovely, lovely painting. And after I watched the interview, I'm gonna just kind of keep holding it up. After I watched an interview by Tarot Illumination, again the link will be in the description, as well as Ingrid Kallick's YouTube channel, which you can follow in the description box, and her website. I'll put all that in the description box because she has the channel Primary Feathers, which the interview is on. Excuse me, burping. No, and after I watched that interview, remember how we were referring to the Slovenian folklore, how she grants wishes to those who were very nice to her in her little serpent form, right? And I was completely unaware of that as I was channeling the prior information about the sacred task and all of that. All of that was before I watched the interview, which I did purposely so I could just channel freely. Because once you know something, then you can't be as free because it's like rules. That's just a small channeling lesson, I guess. But anyway, I wanted to go deeper into the interpretation with Bella Kacha enlists beings willing to carry the burden of their sacred tasks while simultaneously seeking those deserving of her gift for making wishes come true. So it's like each and every single one of these people she enlisted to carry out the sacred task of rebirthing the Serpent Queen in every lifetime. And she does this simultaneously granting these people's wishes, these creatures' wishes, as when I said before, which is really interesting when I channeled, she was whispering secrets to each eternal, she was whispering secrets to her beloved eternal companions, sharing ancient wisdom relevant to each individual creature's needs. So it's so much more. So like I channeled that, but then when I watched the video, I was like, oh my god, it's like, it's a lot that goes in those ancient secrets. Yes, it's secrets to mastering themselves, wishes coming true within themselves. It's just, I can go a while with the interpretation, so I'm gonna wrap it up there. But yeah, she's just an amazing artist, you guys. I'm really grateful to her sending me this painting. I'm grateful that I met her through this channel. I just constantly get surprised with the encounters that I have in this channel, because my intent is just to help people, and it's in the mind is very clear cut. It's like, I'm gonna do this and hopefully that happens. But like when stuff like this happens, it really broadens my perspective and helps me see the future a bit more with all the Sagittarius energy within me as well. I have the innate ability to do that, but this, like when things like this happen, it just broadens that ability. And now I just see, because like I am an artist as well, so when encounters like this happen, it's like, okay, Olin, it's time for you to get into your other activities as well, your other artwork stuff too. So, and as you guys know, I've been trying to integrate that slowly, but with me just small paintings here and there. But now when stuff like this happens, I get very inspired to be more me, to be more creative. So I feel like this year is going to be very creative, just as it always has been, and it's just constantly going to grow in that direction. Now it's just simply gaining momentum, and this is the journey of that. I knew that when I was starting this channel, with Olin Odin's, Tisby Olin Odinson's journey. I have that as a playlist, because at the very beginning of the channel, I looked different. My hair was like here, it's just everything was different. And I like that, because then I get inspired off of myself. Whenever I'm in a rut or anything like that, I can look at when I'm in a lower vibrational place and see how I got myself out of that, and just not in the video. I can, because obviously you don't see what I go through behind the camera, but I know what I'm going through behind the camera. So when I look at a video, it's completely different when you guys look at a video, and I like doing it that way, because it's more private, right? It's like a double-edged sword, the videos, but for me, not for you guys. It's just you get that, but then that's how it is for me, I guess. Anyway, yeah. So thank you, Ingrid, I'm grateful to have met you, Ingrid, and thank you for sending me this lovely painting. I love it so much. Like, it means quite a bit. Oh, and I also wanted to talk about, Ingrid, about the video, the interview by, Tarot Illumination, and when the Lilith painting was being shown, which I actually can show you guys, so I'm going to show. I forgot I can do that with the. Sorry about that, you guys. I'm gonna just end off the video there. I realized I was just going on and on and on, and I couldn't go on and on and on and on and on. But I'm gonna just make this brief, as I said. It was going to be a man of my word. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the artwork shown here as much as I did. If you guys are interested in her channel and her artwork, all that will be in the description box. Lovely artist, and I am just grateful that this channel brings these types of opportunities to meet just amazing people such as Ingrid and everyone else that I have met on this channel, actually. So let me give a shout out to those people as well. I haven't even talked about the other people that I've met on this channel, is other people that I've worked with through readings, and oh my gosh, I can't even find words, because every time I encounter, like, I don't know what it is, but like sometimes I'm reading for certain people, but like every time I come out of it, I learn so much about the world, about the universe, about my own journey, and I'm severely grateful to everyone I meet to this channel. I always get excited when I read for someone. But yeah, anywhoozy, Tisby Olin Odinson just was announcing the presence that is Ingrid Kallick. Very grateful to receive this lovely painting, and I could just go on and on and on, especially if I were to meditate on the meanings behind the specific animals: the crow, the fox, the lynx, the pig, the centaur, the mouse, I believe, and then there the bear. And what's that one right there? I think that one is a bird. It's a bird. I don't know what bird though. But there's one right here too. It's like another centaur, I believe. It's like another centaur or horse. Perhaps it's a horse. Just a full-on horse. Skip the mutation of human and beast. Anyway, so I forgot the camera move. I was like, so you guys, because it's usually on that. But anyway, so you guys, I love all of you. I will be back with the monthly readings, hopefully by the end of this week, but most definitely by the end of this month. And yeah, I bid you guys farewell. As always, travel safely through the night, the mind into the light, the divine. And I bid you all farewell.